Hey guys, I'm
Perfect.
Eddie here with Royal Cleaners. I'm here with Parker and made this of Phoenix. Just wanted to do a quick little video on what experience the experience that Parker has had with us so far and with his team and kind of so on and so forth, just to get an idea of where he's at for you guys to also see the progression of not only working with us but his company. So Parker, if you don't mind, could you share a little background on who you are, your company, and we could go from there.
That sounds good. So I've owned the Phoenix operations for about 2 years now. In that time, we've gone through like a ton of different marketing avenues. Um, it really depends. And seasonality, things change, right? So like right now, we only had one that was working for us, and the other one, which was a Google advertisement platform, fell off. So I was really looking for another advertisement platform. Got an opportunity to work with Eddie. Like all things, takes time to dial it in, right? So goal was, hey, 3 months beginning a little bit rough, getting used to new plans, but now we're starting to get to the point where we're getting consistent returns and it's making sense from a booking standpoint and a return on investment standpoint as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And one thing I want to commend you guys for is like sticking with the long term. A lot of people try something new, it doesn't work in the first week and they hop off. So like your commitment to in the long term, making sure it works and making sure you're giving it time for your recurring revenue to stack. Not only does it pay for your marketing, but then obviously from there it just continues to grow. So I want to point that out and say, the mindset that you have going into business in general, the long term thinking is uh, definitely going to help you succeed in the long run for sure. So I appreciate you sharing that. What are some things that you like about working with us so far? And by the way, this is not scripted at all. Like we're just having a genuine conversation here. So Parker, feel free to say whatever you want to say about us, good, bad, the ugly, whatever it is, just so for other cleans to understand how it's like working with us and kind of what they can expect as well.
Honestly, I've worked with other marketing agencies before, and a lot of them are more transactional, right? Like you get a lot of clients, happens. We still have weekly meetings with Eddie. And honestly, probably the thing I like best is we'll do reviews of how we're following up with these customers, right? So we're specifically looking at Facebook, so how we're calling them, our tonality, our sales script, how we're messaging them. But what I like best about that is my team's getting better at sales. So even these other marketing avenues that we're using, we're seeing improvements on there, right? So I pay Eddie a little bit of money for Facebook leads, but then it's also benefiting us in our thumbtack leads, LSA leads, everything else. So that's my favorite part because it's not strictly transactional. He's trying to see us be successful because he wants us to succeed with the services he's providing.
Awesome. Thank you, Parker. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you guys and partnering up. And I'm really excited to see continued growth and where we're going to go from here, 6 months down the line, 12 months down the line. And for any other cleaner watching or anybody who's interested in starting a business, who has a business already and wants to grow it, but they're kind of on the fence because like you, for example, they've tried other things that might have not been the best for them or they didn't have much success, whether it was the marketing side or the sales side of things. What's something you can share with them for anybody that might be hesitant into growing their company and finding the right partner to do that with?
Yeah. Honestly, bro, stars. So like it's necessary because you need it at a time, right? So like we now have a decent base of business to where I can try out different avenues. I can try out different strategies with marketing, with our pricing, with our offers, where I couldn't really do that before. You just have to kind of pick something and stick with it for a while, and you can pick one avenue and you could grow to 600K gross a year. It just really depends, but it's like you have to commit to that to start because things get easier through that. I'm not saying you have to grow exceptionally like, hey, 25% a year for the first year and then 50% the next year. Like just try to grow to a point where you have some stability and you have access to a little bit of capital to where you can reinvest back into the business and it's not taking money out of your own pockets. I'd like to be totally frank, I lost 40 grand my first year in business. We broke even kind of towards the end of that. And I hit the break even point towards the end, but it's like I've spent that money and now we're doing I don't know, like 30K a month in recurring revenue. And I'm at the point now where it's like I have team members who take care of most of the things. And it's my life's a little bit easier now than it was 2 years ago.
Amazing.
So it really depends. You just have to think of it as an investment into your future to where you'll have some time freedom and some financial freedom.
Amazing, amazing, Parker. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you for opening up about your experiences, kind of your finances at the beginning of starting the business and even now. So really happy to see you're already succeeding. And again, very, very excited to see where you'll go from here on out. It's a matter of just having the right team in place, which you already do, having the right leader, which you already are, and then systems and scalability. So Really looking forward to continued working together. And thank you so much for your time again. And hopefully, for anybody watching this video, hopefully it was helpful for you. If you guys have any questions, send us a DM anytime. We'd be happy to help you guys out with your cleaning business, whether it's starting or growing, and anything in between. So thank you again, Parker, and we'll talk to you soon.